Yeah, it's not the most exciting of stories, but yeah, I don't know. This was our first record, first major label record. We were on the Epitaph before that, and so it was, exciting / scary time for us, but mostly exciting. And yeah, it probably would have happened a little sooner than it did, but I broke my arm starting the year out last year, and that kind of really screwed up the plans for our schedule. And we weren't done writing yet at that point, so we were still writing, and I had a broken arm, couldn't play, and ended up having to have surgery. And so I had months of physical therapy, and I actually was still in physical therapy when we recorded the record. I would go to physical therapy in the morning and then go and record later in the night, and we had to rework the whole schedule because normally I would track the drums first, but because of my situation I couldn't, so we had to do them last, so everybody played to like program drums, and yeah, it was interesting doing it like that, but it was weird, but it was fun. Yeah, that was just it was like two different. We did a section with Rick Ocasek, and then we did the other half was Eli from Girls Against Boys and Adam Schlesinger from Fountains of Wayne. They worked together as a team. Yeah, it was just a weird thing where we were trying to figure out who we were going to do the record with, and we had talked to all of those people, and they wanted to do the whole thing, and we'd always wanted to work with Rick, and he wanted to do the record, but he didn't want to do the whole record. So we kind of just worked it out then to do what songs he wanted to do, we would do with him, and then the rest we did with Adam and Eli. Like, not that it was a bad thing, it was just kind of weird when we finished with Adam and Eli. It seemed like we were done with the record, but we still had a whole other half of the record to do. And it was great. We did our second record with him as well, and we were comfortable with working with him. Had a great result the first time, and it worked out that his schedule was open and he wanted to do the record, and so we're like, all right, let's do this. I really don't know. Like not surprised, but I mean, it was a surprise, like to see so many good reviews and everything, and I don't know like what it is. I've heard a lot of people say that it kind of reminds them more of our earlier stuff, and we kind of went back to that. I think that was like the only. We usually just try to go in and write songs that we like and hope other people like them. Whereas I think this time, the only other thing besides that we did is we kind of wanted to make more of a rock record this time, because I feel like the previous record was probably the most pop record that we've done, and then we wanted to I think there's still pop songs on the record, but I think it's got a little more of an edge to it, I guess, for lack of better terms. I don't know. I can't really answer that one because we kind of use Minneapolis as the easy answer, but we all live all over the place, and I sort of lived in Minneapolis in between tours just because I had joined the band and I needed somewhere to stay in between tours. So I can't really speak for the whole history of the Minnesota music. We have a lot of just random one-offs through the rest of summer. Then we go back over to the UK doing Reading and Leeds Festival. And then some other things kind of up in the air, and then we're going to be doing a big tour in the fall that I can't give all the details just yet.
Quicksand is a coat of arms, loose leaf and some